Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Glad to have you with us at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, Texas, home to the UTSA Roadrunners. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Texas State Bobcats, taking on a squad from the American, the UTSA Roadrunners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Bobcats will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Roadrunners offense will get the first swing of the game. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy.
And the ball is free on the pitch. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
To the air, it's McCown. Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Roadrunners decide to punt it away. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. So Texas State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver. In order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. Pulls and fires complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Bobcats looking to convert on 4th down. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll pitch it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. And that decision will be questioned for a while. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception. Great place to start for this offense. The give out of the gun. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. The Bobcats in the hurry up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. And the Bobcats will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. From the gun, running back gets the gift. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a man, it's McCown. Setting up the screen. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going back to the ground. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Roadrunners can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give to the back. Turning it on. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. The Roadrunners have this offense rolling. Going with the ground game left. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Now on the option. He'll toss it. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the 1st down on the play.
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs. Won't just be the quarterback, but he's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the right read, and it's not a huge explosive home run type play, but it is enough.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. And the Roadrunners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. He's got it. Across the 25, he's got room. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. The Roadrunners come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the single back. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12.
Sometimes as an offense, you like run plays, and you like running it right into the teeth of the blitz. That's what happened right there. Everybody up front got a hat on a hat, and they were able to crease that defense.
He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. And the Roadrunners didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, the offense just trying to go with a little touch pass this time, down close to the goal line, giving it to the receiver and hoping his speed is going to be able to outflank the defense, but nowhere to run. Nice stop on the defensive side of the ball.
It's been a defensive battle through the 1st period, and the stats tell that tale. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the 2nd quarter. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Give to the running back. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UTSA! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum is always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
He'll bring it out. It's Pryor. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. And without that spin move, I'm not sure he would have gone very far at all, but a solid pickup on the play. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Off the play fake. Fires to the right. He makes a catch. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Bobcats moving quickly to the line. Off play action on first down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Behind the chains now on second and long. Quarterback on the keeper. Breaks into the open. Oh, he got loose. Headed to the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Texas State.
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up, they find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Touch pass on the right. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking downfield, it's McCown. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws. Makes a connection. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Roadrunners are marching down the field. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The option look. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
Touchdown, Texas State. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. UTSA takes over and the offense ready to hit the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Got it behind the line. It's McCoy. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24. The Roadrunners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking to pass. It's McCown. Flips it out on the screen. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Henry. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And now on second down for this offense. He wants to change this route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Just got to finish the play through the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Wants to throw it. Unloads it left. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about.
Offside. Defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. On the option. He'll toss it. Fights off a defender. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. And the Roadrunners kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Leaves it with the back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. No huddle offense to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Dropping back, it's McCown. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
Drop the football and they'll turn it
Fuck
over
are
on
these sliders,
down.
bro?
A bold decision to go for it on 4th down and one that did not pay off. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got him downfield. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. First down for this offense. Defense in press coverage. Looking downfield on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Bobcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Rushes on him. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
They'll immediately call timeout.
Well, to heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down. But they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. The field goal is no good, and the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. Inside 30 seconds to play here in the 2nd quarter, they've got it 1st and 10. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. The Roadrunners can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The quick out. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Throw him to the spot, and that's exactly what he did to pick up the 1st down.
And that's so many hours of doing this together. You know exactly when he's going to break on that out route. You know what kind of speed he has because he was thrown it so many times. Nice rhythm and timing, and you could tell that was experience between receiver and quarterback.
Back to throw, it's McCown. Looking for a deep man. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together, and a fun first half between these rivals. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Pryor. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. DB's right up on the receivers. He'll start the 3rd quarter with the run. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. The Bobcats come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Grabbed behind the line, it's McCroy. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Dropping back, it's McCown. Here's the pressure. Got it in the middle, it's Henry. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
Good play call on defense. Third down in that situation, you're just playing a big zone. You want everybody having their eyes on the quarterback, playing in their areas, and you want them rallying to the football. As soon as that running back caught the ball, they all came screaming in. They were able to make the tackle and now set up fourth.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, UTSA.
And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Indiana is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point. But you take a look at the scoreboard, and you see we have ourselves a tight game. They're up by 7 over Kennesaw State. That's where things stand right now. And, of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Oh, now, there he goes. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Bobcats just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And, man, the tight end just hasn't been a factor all game. No catches. Finally find an opportunity to try to get him open, throw him the football, and the connection still doesn't work. Something about this quarterback-tight end connection today just hadn't been on the same page.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Bobcats want to move quickly. Trying play action. Pressure coming. They get to him, and boy, did this defense need that. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catches it at the 15. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got his man quickly. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Roadrunners in a good spot here with second and short. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, they only needed 1 yard, so no mystery there. Turn around, hand it off, and he finds a way to get it.
Now on first down from the 30. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. On the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And here comes the offense on second down. Making side adjustments here. Back to pass, it's McCown. Quickly complete. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. The Roadrunners are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got his man downfield. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. And the Roadrunners have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. Decent grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
They go to the ground, and this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play.
Now, what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to...
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. A big turnover here for the defense to end the quarter. We've come to the break, and Texas State has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work in the final period of this one. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Fires downfield. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He'll pull it on the read. Creates a little space. Turning it on. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. Got enough for the first. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. Right back to the well.
Holy
Quick step and
shit,
go.
dude.
They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Here's the handoff. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bobcats.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Bring in the heat. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the fourth quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going...
Oh, the ball squirts out. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll give it to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Bobcats need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. He'll keep it himself. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. and they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that lead grows even bigger. Bringing it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Back to throw, it's McCown. Safe completion on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Roadrunners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Lost to fire on second down. With the catch, it's Henry. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Roadrunners racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's McCoy. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Might be changing the route. Gonna look downfield again. Fires to the wideout. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Under fire. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. This offense has it with really good field position. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Right back to the well. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Bobcats have moved it inside the 20. He'll do it himself. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Quarterback on the keeper. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Touchdown, Bobcats. Excellent pass by the back on the option. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Under fire. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep.
Oh, where the fuck is this shit?
Taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw, it's McCown. Throws to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. The Roadrunners want to pick up the tempo.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this
Oh my
game.
God, bro! Like, what the
some
fuck?
kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Just a little off. Incomplete.
Motherfucker almost fucking
And
jumped
that's
it
just the
again.
kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 4 wideouts set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. And the Bobcats send out the punt unit. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Looking for a man. It's McCown. Grabbed over the middle. It's McCoy. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll go with a direct snap. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Backing up and backing up on the first 2 plays, now to try to throw it in drive on 3rd down. He's brought down right at the 30-yard line, well within field goal range, but let's see what they do on this 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Auburn had an impressive showing there on the Plains, winning this one by double digits, although it felt like it could have been more. Somewhere even Bo Jackson is impressed with this one. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. They're going to ride this running back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Gives it on the option. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it. Open.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Out of the gun to give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong.
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode. I'm Reese. Next, let's choose your rosters. If you're looking for the latest EA Sports recommended roster featuring more than 1,000 additional players, choose the active roster option. Or you can select the rosters from our original launch with a default roster option. Here is where you can customize your Dynasty experience. Similar to last year, here's where you'll modify your settings from the updated list of available options and customize your conferences complete with unique rules and protected rivals.
Get a 151 for my second my collection.
Seen it all. Everyone thinks you're a drug collector. No one's not.
Oh, okay, fuck.
Andre, what's that deal? The collector's own? Yes. I solemnly swear that I will not rip packs for profit. I will protect the market's sleeves, and I will not think about tomorrow.
I solemnly swear, no matter what, I'll do whatever I can to chase the bat. If I have to, go to Costco, go to Walgreens, I'll even go to CVS if I need to. But more important to me, the ROI. Hey there.
We call a golden retriever with 5 chocolate legs. A basketball coach.
Like, 9. 11. Again. 21. Very nice. Feeling nice. 20. Looks like.
It's now time to select your team. Would you prefer time to figure out where on the coaching staff? Now for the fun part. Here, you'll create a... Now it's time to choose your coach's archetype. Your starting choices are motivator, recruiter, and tactician. What's most important to you? Maximizing player development, acquiring new talent, or putting your team in the best position to win? Congratulations. It's time to sign your first coaching contract. Now pay attention to the expectations of the role.